So this is a review of a four-color comic, issue number 283, Donald Duck number 10. So it was all written by Carl Barks. It has two opening gag reels, one on the back, and one on the back too, so in full color. And the other ones are in so it's from 1949, so I mean it would be considered golden age, I guess, but there's really no golden age when it comes to Western comics and four color in particular. There's just early and late era, and this eventually spawned off into Donald Duck 29. So this is the 10th issue, and it has two main stories. The first story being Donald Duck in the Land of the Totems, which is the title main story. And an early Uncle Scrooge story, Trail of the Unicorn. So the first story, Land of the Totem Poles, is really, it's been reprinted, so you can read it still, but it rates there with Bumbo. And if you don't know who Bumbo is, Bumbo was a Haitian zombie, I guess, and they can't reprint certain stories because of Bumbo. This one's in that category of being offensive towards Native Americans, and this is the problem with Barkian books, is there are a lot of negative depictions of other minority groups, and they portray the Native Americans as savages, and really it's a fun tale, but, and basically, in a nutshell, Donald Duck has to sell a steam pulley to people, and he manages to sell one. And then the second story, The Trail of the Unicorn, is an early Uncle Scrooge appearance. Uncle Scrooge hires Donald Duck to get him a unicorn, and it's a Gladstone, because Gladstone shows up, and it is a Gladstone Donald Duck tale. And it's a typical formula for a Gladstone Duck tale. Gladstone lucks his way into everything, because he just does. And then he gets the unicorn, and it looks like Gladstone won. Because, in the rivalry between Gladstone and Donald Duck always wins in the end, or at least gets some point of dream about it, depending on the story. But Gladstone always gets his comeuppance in the end. And so this one followed that trope to the end, and so, not to reveal the story, but it ends with Gladstone getting his comeuppance, and it's a really good one, and it was marketed in the reprint collections as one of the more highlighted Carl Barks stories. So this makes this issue of four color really good. Donald Duck number 10, really good to read for the second story in real form and own. Definitely something that I plan to keep for the collection. And yeah, picked it up on the cheap. It's in poor condition with a loose centerfold and missing pages in the back. So it's in a 1.5 to a 2.0 grade. So probably I paid about $20 for it. So I could probably get some decent money in Europe for it. I mean, maybe 40 euros or something like that, if you're interested in it. Anyways, I just think that I can sell these in Europe, and I'll be doing more Duck video reviews.